You are a creature that is a facet and child of the divine. Period. March 17, 2014. We said in our last message that we would be addressing the topic of soft power, of your power, of what and how you could best use the energy of the amazing beings that you are becoming. We shall do that. Now the channel should be aware that this is not a simple and short topic. There is nothing completely new that we shall be telling you here, but in this case, we wish to cover much more than we usually do in these short paragraphs. It has been the wonderful case that there are many reading these who are relatively new to the ranks of the awakening, who need more information than those of you who are already well along in your understanding of light, energy, and how you personally use it. We trust, however, that you may read something you had not considered or that will be a welcome reminder. First, let us explain that when we use the words light, energy, vibration, sound, etc., we are speaking of various manifestations of the same thing. For us there is no inherent difference. In fact, for us, you appear as all these things yourselves. You have a unique light, a unique energy, a unique frequency, a unique sound that is you. We will be discussing the ways that you may use this to your best effectiveness for yourselves, for the collective, and for the entire self-aware universe. Now, to begin, let us point out to you that, and your physicists will not argue with this, there is nothing, no thing, in the universe which is made out of anything other than energy. Your Einstein spent a lifetime proving that. Actually, your Tesla was no second fiddle in the field either. So there is a universe, in which you live, in which everything you observe consists entirely of energy, and energy is vibration, is frequency. Let's look at what that means. And it might surprise you even though it is quite obvious. It means that there is nothing that is not affected by every change you make in your own energy. All you need to make your own experiment for this is a couple of tuning forks, although there are a great many others you could do. You will be aware already that one tuning fork will set off vibrations in another and that, if they are compatible, ringing one will cause another to ring as well. Thinking of sound, still, you know it expands in all directions from its source, but you need to realize that it is causing change in everything it touches. The same is true of all energy. It causes change in everything it touches. And this will be the basis for everything we discuss. We will add another short note here. You are aware that in your dimension, distance from the source produces reduced strength of these changes. In other words, the loudness of sound diminishes with distance. And we will tell you now that, contrary to the obvious, the energy produced by change does not ever cease expanding outward, nor does it ever reach zero. You can change the state of energy, but you cannot uncreate it. It just is. Now it may be an exaggeration to say that a butterfly moving its wings in Asia may cause a hurricane in Florida, but it does illustrate the point nicely. Every thought, every word, and every deed has an effect on everything, everywhere. This is all very nice to think about, but what does it mean when we bring it back to you, personally? Let's spend some time thinking about that. Let us begin with a change you make in yourself, perhaps in how you react to something, perhaps in your belief system, in what you accept as true, or in your perception of your self-worth. Actually, these would all be interrelated. This would create a change in your personal frequency, in your energy itself. It would create changes in your DNA. It would create eventual physical change. All of this is easily understood by many people today. Not so easily understood yet is that, because of the unity, because time and space are really illusory, you will have actually changed all of your other aspects, your other selves, as well. Some of those are living what you perceive as past lives. Now, it is easy for you to understand that you can have an effect upon your future, but if you followed what we just said, you would see that the changes you make in yourselves also affect your past. That is contrary to the accepted knowledge, but it is true nevertheless. Let us further bring in the idea that everything that exists, even all matter, is made of energy. All energy is conscious. Therefore everything is aware and intelligent. You can easily understand that everything you perceive produces experience and therefore reinforces, contradicts, or teaches new concepts for you. It follows therefore that everything you, or anyone else, do produces the same in everything that perceives it, and that is the all. That makes you a major change maker, a cutting-edge learning tool for the universe. Have you ever thought of yourself in that way? Now, you could be somewhat daunted by such concepts, but we are almost certain that you are not. Almost everyone who begins to contemplate these thoughts also begins to understand that they are an invaluable and irreplaceable part of all that is. It matters not what you do, how much you have, or any other of the measuring sticks that you have believed apply to you. You are a creature that is a facet and child of the divine. Period. End of today's rather lengthy discussion. The divine spirit that we are salutes the divine spirit in you this day. Namaste. Michael and the Councils of Higher Selves. Channeled by Ron Head. oraclesandhealers.wordpress.com